Hey everyone, sorry for the delay in today's episode, but here we go with this week's Friday File. So how often did your mother remind you to wash your hands after using the washroom and before sitting down to a meal? If you're like many people, those words now echo like a distant early warning siren. Still, hand washing isn't yet a habit for many. That may soon change, I hope, or if it hasn't already. No, it's not a normal or routine behavior yet, nor is refraining from touching your face or rubbing your eyes when tired. Yet refraining from such contact is a recommended way of reducing the possibility of infection from COVID-19. Reducing is the operative word here. There is no guarantee of prevention. According to the World Health Organization, the virus is thought to spread mainly from person to person when they are in close contact with one another, approximately 6 feet, primarily through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Who says these droplets can land on the mouths or nose of people who are nearby or possibly be inhaled into the lungs? It may also be possible to get COVID-19 by touching a contaminated surface or object and then touching your own mouth, nose, or possibly eyes. Health Canada says picking up the virus from a surface is possible, but this transmission method is not thought to be the main way the virus spreads. Current evidence suggests that the virus may remain viable for hours or even days on different surfaces. Depending on the source of information, there's some disagreement here. The virus can survive on porous surfaces like paper or cardboard for up to 24 hours, and on less permeable surfaces such as plastic, glass, or steel for 48 to 72 hours. Those numbers are basically meaningless though, since there's no way to be sure when, if ever, a surface has seen the virus. Your best assumption is that the virus is present, and therefore you should wash your hands as soon as possible after touching something that you have no control over, such as a doorknob, an ATM keypad, an ELD screen, and a slip seat truck, etc., etc. In fact, just about every surface inside the cab, even the door handles and glad hands, could be a source of transmission. Even though Health Canada stresses that physical contact with surfaces is not considered the primary line of transmission, it won't hurt to be cautious and wash your hands frequently and thoroughly. Bedding and linens should also be laundered regularly. The U.S. Center for Disease Control, CDC, recommends using hot water and advises against shaking dirty laundry to avoid dispersing the virus through the air. Launder your laundry bag also, or dispose of any garbage bags used to store dirty laundry. So if you're bringing your laundry into the laundromat in a plastic bag, throw it out and get a new one to bring your clean clothes back to your truck. What to do in public spaces. Assume public surfaces could be contaminated. You should wipe down what surfaces you can, i.e. if you're going to the bathroom in a public bathroom, bring some disinfectant wipes with you and wipe down that toilet seat. But that obviously is impractical in many situations. Also, limit the time you spend in closed spaces in the company of others and stay at least 6 feet apart as much as you can. Surfaces frequently touched with hands are most likely to be contaminated. These include doorknobs, handrails, elevator buttons, light switches, cabinet handles, faucet handles, tables, countertops, and even electronics. The bottom line is, take precautions and wash your hands thoroughly after touching any object of which you're unsure, and do not touch your face. Put your fingers or anything else near your mouth, nose, or eyes. And if you have to cough or sneeze, use correct sneeze and cough etiquette, such as covering your mouth with a handkerchief or an arm or hand. And then, of course, wash up afterwards. So for all you truck drivers out there who are out there still pounding the pavement, we thank you all for doing what you're doing, because if it wasn't for you, our store shelves would be empty and our first responders wouldn't have the emergency and medical devices needed to combat this pandemic. So, at any rate, this has been the Friday File. You guys stay safe out there, and gals, and keep on trucking. This is BRT signing out.